think about what's happening today from a formal, theoretical, game theory lens. And let's talk about risk modeling. There's this thing called the Lipsky model, called street-level bureaucracy. Agents in the field face ambiguous rules. They have a lot of discretion. If one unit performs controversial actions and then either doesn't receive a punishment or receives explicit praise, a network diffusion will occur. Other units who might have been less likely to do it will perceive there to be less cost. We're thinking about it in terms of career gain and ideological gain minus disciplinary risk. If disciplinary risk is 0, bad guys do what bad guys wanted to do all along. If you want to simplify it even further, it's perceived benefit minus perceived cost. So to reduce your threat, you gotta reduce the perceived benefit, or you gotta increase the perceived cost. Personally go with increasing the cost. Now if you're a little bit more squeamish, the sight of violence makes you ill, the next approach is what's called network protection factor. So your total risk is your threat intensity times your vulnerability over your network protection factor. It consists of nodes that will create rapid accountability or rapid amplification if something happens to you. This is what keeps journalists safe. It's what keeps activists safe. At low visibility, you have few threats but also very little protection. At medium visibility, you have high threats and very low protection. There's a weird middle ground where you're less safe, but then you get to a certain threshold. The probability that someone would make a lot of noise if I stopped posting for more than a few weeks is pretty high. That's largely what keeps me safe. That and I train every single day. Not all networks are the same. It's not just reach, it's also mobilized reach. Journalists, organizers, academics, those people already have somewhat of an audience. What does this mean you can do for your neighbors? You can be a high visibility node. If you're not under threat from ICE, knowing several people in your life who could be, and being prepared to start making a lot of noise if they disappear, is probably the safest thing that you could do for your neighbors. You should have 3 to 5 people that you know personally who you would get very involved if they disappeared. Could also be amplifying any of those posts where people are doing that. It's not virtue signaling, it's network protection. Last thing is, don't self-censor. The likes are public. It's already been identified. So you're gonna have to band together with the rest of us. Good luck out there. They're gonna need it.